So this next one, I was on the West Coast when I wrote this, and I was driving the day I wrote it from Portland, Oregon down to Eugene. And I can never remember what year I wrote it in, even though there's a number in the song that should bring that to mind. It never has. And yet I always remember that the day before I wrote it was April 7th. And I know, but I never think I wrote it. I remember that the day before I wrote it was April 7th. And the reason I remember that was, well, primarily because it was April 7th. And that day I was driving, and I kept thinking, April 7th, something I should remember. And then I remembered, oh yeah, this is my cat Penrod's 15th birthday. So I called home, but he was out. And I left a message for my partner, Kathleen, reminding her that it was Penrod's 15th birthday. We always like to give them something special on their birthdays, you know, a shrimp or a meatball or something. The dogs have completely wised up to this. Every morning now we get up, the dogs are handing each other birthday cards. And anyway, so I left a message. Hey, Kathleen, don't forget, it's Penrod's birthday. And I got a message back from her that night. And it just said, well, that explains the big party in the backyard. The tent, the cake, the band, the headless mice. And I loved that whole idea, except for the part about the mice being headless. I felt the mice would have been guests at the party. And the next day was the first of a few days off, and I was headed out to do some shows in the San Francisco area and going to stay with some very good friends in Petaluma. And so I had before me that incredibly beautiful drive from Eugene, Oregon down to Petaluma, California, which I'm sure many of you have done, and it is a fantastically beautiful drive. The route that I take 101 the whole way. So you start out on the coast in Oregon, and then in Northern California, somewhere you kind of go inland and go through the redwoods and everything. And, you know, you can't even believe you're going to take this drive and call it your job. Oh, my job is so hard. And I was just in the best mood. I was so happy to have that drive in front of me, and a couple of days off, gone to see my friends, and April on the West Coast, which is, I love April on the West Coast. It's fantastic. It's usually after the houses have stopped sliding down hills, before they catch on fire. So really, it's a great little window of time if you're thinking of visiting the West Coast. I do recommend it. So I was in the best of moods, and shocked, honestly and truly shocked, to find myself writing the following little number on that drive. On my cat's birthday, the mice did sway and the squirrels did dance around. Dogs went nuts when they heard such fuss, hustled out to party now. The little birds tap danced all around the ants, moving in a conga line. The weasel man played, ladybugs made, crocus and a zillion wine. Sipping at the tables in their pirate blouses, guess they got the furniture from out of their houses. Out back at the volleyball, the toads had to argue every call. Crows showed up in the cop outfits, hosts just sliding off their hips. Deer hung back by the garden shed, turkeys scratched in the flower bed. On my cat's birthday, the birthday cake was several stories high. Cats ate down along the ground, birds ate in the sky. Oh, the squirrels ate too from the edge of the roof until they finally jumped right in. But the band played on till the cake was gone. We'll never see another again. that song, I have to tell you. It was, and as beautiful as that drive was, it was, you know how sometimes you'll be driving along and you'll think, oh my God, I haven't been paying attention for the last 10 minutes. It's like I got to Petaluma, it's like, oh my God, I haven't been paying attention for the last 9 hours. And I felt like it was like in a Betty Boop cartoon, in the cars and everything, and the whole grooving along. I loved it.